we're gonna be doing a Toreando pass. So I want you guys to just do this little game. It's called like, I don't know what it's called, sticky foot or something. I don't have a name for it. But basically you're gonna get your Toreando grips on the pants. When you get these grips, you want to really use your knuckles, okay? So I'm not just gripping and then like trying to do my Toreandos like this. I'm rotating and I'm driving my knuckles, like punching her shins, okay? Because my goal is to get her heel to her butt. Because if I can get her heel to her butt, look, her leg isn't even that long anymore, and she's got really long legs. But as soon as she separates this, now she can reach me, she can get her spider guard. It's gonna be a problem for me, right? So I wanna keep her compressed and little, in this little ball, so that I can start walking around her legs, okay? So the person on bottom, you don't get grips or anything. You're just gonna use your feet, and you're gonna try to be sticky on the other person. The person on top, your goal is just to not let them put their feet on you, okay? So you're gonna do that by using these grips on their pants and by punching into their shins, and also by leaning, okay? Because my arms against her legs, like, that's not that strong, right? But I'm standing, I can use gravity. So I'm gonna be leaning into her legs too. Now I have a lot more weight and strength in these grips, okay? So I'm gonna be leaning, and she's gonna be trying to get her feet on, and I'm gonna be leaning, I'm gonna be clearing, and I'm gonna be running around, and I'm gonna be trying to just not let her put her feet on me, okay? So you can see it's not only about compressing, it's about like deflecting, moving to the side, right? Okay? So this is what we're gonna try to do. I would say for the bottom person, try to think about also keeping a really good guard. Like you see, she had one kick where she was very extended. If I get around, this is a lot of space for me to pass. So try to, when you're on bottom, try to have sticky feet, try to follow, try to kick, but try not to overextend too much, because then if I get around, you're very vulnerable, okay? So bottom person, think about still having like a good like dead bug kind of guard position, right? Just try to keep your feet sticky, follow their biceps, okay? Let's try it out. All right, let's do it. I think I would say something you guys can mix in this next time that we do it, because we're gonna do it one more time. If their feet are on you, and they're like really doing a good job, you can slide your grips under, and you can start going this way, okay? So it's gonna be hard for them to resist both directions at the same time. So if you feel like they're defending one really well, you're like, they pretend to be really frustrated, and then go up, okay? So I'm not letting go of my grips. I'm just rotating. So my knuckles are punching in her calves now, okay? And like you guys probably saw, I didn't stay here in the middle. I saw some of you doing this. You get a really good clear, and then you just be like, nice, I did it. And then they put the feet back, right? So you got to combine it with making angles, right? So you have to go here. If you clear it, you got to move right away. That's kind of the like deflection that I was talking about, right? I'm going here and then I'm moving. So when she goes to kick, I'm not there anymore, right? So try to think about that. Think about moving as soon as you clear. Think about going under and going this way and then clearing. Just kind of add that in so you have two directions you're going now. And also, you guys can kind of work with your elbows a little bit too. So you're going to push down, and you see I'm kind of turning my elbow. Because I know as I'm coming around the side, usually this leg's going to try to come up and over, post on me, and that's going to be one way they'll recover. So whenever I go around the side, I'm kind of thinking about using my elbow to block her too. So just kind of be aware of that. You can close your elbows and use that to help redirect and block them out, okay? So those three things. We'll try it one more time and then we'll move on, okay? Any questions while you guys were trying to do that? Okay, cool. Let's try it. All right. Nice. Grab some water. Oy. Nice. "40 seconds. Nice, that's looking better. Nice. Nice. 15 seconds. Nice. You can back away a little bit too. Ooh, nice. That one looks good. That was a good little change of direction. All right, time. You guys can switch top to bottom. All right, last one. And go. Nice. There you go. Yep. There you go. Remember, you can go up too. Yeah, up and then move them to the side. I want to show you guys a little bit of footwork just to get to where we want to be, to take the back. A really good way to pass, especially for you guys, like I'm sure you're very flexible, is to go all the way north-south so that you can just get as far from the legs as possible. You get all the way here by their head. This is a really, really good way to pass, very effective. This is how I usually like to try to pass when I'm using the Toreando, so that I can just really get away from their legs. So we're going to have the same grips, Toreando grips. Same thing, we're going to be pushing into the shins. We're just going to be moving the legs to the side, like you guys were practicing. And then we're just going to take a giant cross step, just stepping as far towards their head as you can. Now I'm just going to bring the other leg around. Ooh, that was a mat. And I'm going to go on her shoulder like this. I really want to try to pin her shoulder. Okay, so you're going to go right here. And this is just kind of to narrow her options. She can't move in this direction now because I'm pinning her. So I know if she turns, you see where I'm going. So now I know if she reacts, it's going to be in this direction. She's probably going to go here to try to wrestle up or whatever, recover her guard. People will sometimes stay flat too, not super common, because they know like, boom, the pressure is coming. They're not going to want that. So usually they're going to turn in, and this is where we're going to do our top spin that we just practiced. And you're going to go all the way through to the back. So we're ready for this. We immediately go on the hip to slow them down. And then we're going to step, knee behind the shoulder. Same thing we just did, arm across. We're going to duck behind so we can get our chest on their back. So we can get the knee behind the back. I'm really driving into her. I'm thinking about making her nose touch the mat. So if you guys are doing this, you're going to feel resistance. They're going to try to bring their back to the ground. So you really have to not be high. You got to do this little like shrug, you see? And I'm just kind of ducking behind her back. And then I'm driving into her, using my toes on the mat, making her kiss the mat. And now I'm doing that sit back, bringing my knee up. My other leg is going over, stepping on the floor, bringing her in my lap, and then bringing her to the other side, okay? So you guys are going to do both sides. So again, you're getting your pant grips. You're moving the legs to the side. We're taking a cross step. So I'm not stepping with this leg. I'm stepping across, big step, and then all the way to the shoulder here. She's going to turn in. I'm going to block. If she has the arm out, I'm going to trap, and I'm going to go chest to chest. And I'm going to start stabilizing side control. Notice I also grab the arm. This is a helpful tip for you guys too. Going against big people, if you grab the arm, you're going to be able to use this to keep them from turning away from you. So if I don't have the arm, go ahead and turn away. Like turn away and try to turtle. Yeah. Now, if I have the arm, I can keep this pulled in. And now she can't turn away without her arm, right? I'm pulling this in this direction. She's like twisting her body if she tries to turn away. So you can go here. But that's not what we're doing. So don't get your arm caught. You're going to go chest to back here. And you're just going to get your behind the shoulders. Other leg steps over. Same here. Chin is staying on the shoulder. And I'm sitting to my other butt cheek. Boop, just like this. Okay? Let's try that. Try to add some speed to it, because you know the last part already. We already drilled that. And then just add the cross step in. And we'll just watch it and see what happens. But any questions? No? Okay, let's do it.